What's up, guys? Dustin Yewy here, and this is a tips video on the different offensive plays that you can choose from. There's only 3, so it's not going to be a big deal. So I'm just going to show you guys how to get there. Go into practice mode. Obviously, the big thing is practice. If you're not good, obviously you can practice against computer teams or whatever. So team practice. When it comes up there, you go offensive zone, 5 on O, just to work it around, learn how to pass it around the zone and whatnot. Go like that. Yep, 5 on O. Manual. There we go. Alright, so we're going to go into the practice mode, and I'll show you guys the different things. And I'll actually use the create a play to kind of better explain it, because it kind of sets up where all the players will be. A lot easier to show you guys kind of like where your guys will be when you choose the different ones. Alright, so here's just the regular practice, and I'm going to pause it, and we're going to go to change scenario, or go to create a play, sorry. So we'll go into there, we'll do offensive zone, and as you can see, we got crash the net, overload, behind the net. I'm going to start with overload, and I'll show you guys what to do. Alright, so this is the overload. Basically, how it's set up, you got one guy down low, one guy in front of the net, obviously one guy on the boards, you got your 2 defense up here, obviously the guy in front, you got your guy down low, and pretty much it's just a setup where you can, you know, kind of work the puck around. Obviously, right now I'm in a create a play. So it's just kind of for purposes of showing you guys exactly where you want to be. And I'll give you an example of a play that I have. For this play in particular, I have it so the one defense goes to the front of the net as well. So I got my D option to one-time it, which I can't currently get a one-timer. But you have obviously the option of shooting it on the net yourself. You got some tipped guys going in front. So yeah, like the big one with this one that I set up, again, this is just for an example. Boom, you got that, you got your 2 guys going to the net. And then obviously if I wanted to do the D pass right there, give them the D. Boom, you got your tips right there, and that almost goes to the net. So yeah, the whole thing about the overload basically is that you want to move the puck around. And like here's another option. This one's actually really good. You just bring it in there, you got 2 guys going to the net. Ooh, got a good chance there. But yeah, again, same thing, going to the net, got guys going to the net. You got your screens, and then also I have a guy coming up off the boards there, so this is off the boards there for a one-timer if need be. There's a good chance. So we've got the pass to the other D-man. Right there, we got all three forwards going to the net. So it just depends how you want your play to work out. This one is just a quick, easy cycle that I set up. Like that, you got your guy going down low. You got this guy coming down low. You just work it around. You got this guy coming down low. And Bertuzzi just knocked off the net. So yeah, that's just an easy cycle. And this is a good one as well. This is one that you just walk in front. You got the guy going to the net, and then you got some tips in front. And actually, I found this was like basically an auto goal sometimes, because sometimes you have the goalie kind of reads the other player, so you just kind of. Actually, I think it might not work now because of the update. But yeah, like before, it would be like the goalie would super overcommit to that guy coming out of the corner. But anyways, this is just a good play because I mean you got guys going for rebounds, you got tips there. I have Franzen spin around so he's facing you. So you got like a nice tip right there, and then you got obviously you got the guy coming in down low that you can pass it to if you want, right there. And then also I have the side winger right there. He's coming up, and you can give him a nice one-timer as well. Ooh, there's a nice G. And then obviously we got, since my one defenseman is going that way, we got the other D-man coming in as well. So we still got all the guys going to the net, and it works out pretty good. Now this one is the behind the net play. I haven't set up any plays yet, but just for an example, basically you have your 2D obviously up top. You got Ian White, you got Cronwall up top, and then pretty much the whole play for this is you want to work it down low. So we got Franzen on the left, we got Datsuk right behind the net, then we got Bertuzzi on the right side there. Pretty much the entire play here is just to work it around down low, and yeah, that's about it. Like you just want to work it around down low and have your players kind of just pass it around. You want to get the goalie moving, and then obviously you can always work it up top and then get your guys going to the net too, right? Alright, so for this one I got Franzen going to the net. So So there's a nice tip right there. We got Bertuzzi going to the front of the net for like a one-timer or whatever. So this helps to working it down low. We got the one-timer right there. And then also I have Datsuk coming out the side of the net for an option just on the half boards there if we need to use them. We got Datsuk there, and then we can always send it back or whatever. But pretty much the focus of this is you want to work it down low. And then obviously I got my my other defenseman just going to the middle there, so we can pass it to him. Got a shot on net, we got a tip. So that's a very easy play to use. Alright, so here's another just easy play. Datsuk's walking it out. We got guys going to the net. We got our defense moving around. Oh, there we go. That didn't quite work out good. But anyways, so yeah, we just got tons of options. This is the whole point of working it down low. I've got Franzen right there, just a nice pass across. So yeah, we got Bertuzzi going to the net. Right there, there's an easy goal, just chips it right out. As well, we have the option to carry it up. And we got our point man. So we got Cronwall across the ice there. Now that probably would not be a good pass because it would go right through the middle to there, guys. We have Ian White up top. So just a nice pass to Ian White. Get some traffic in front. So basically, the whole thing about the down low, behind the net play is like you want to basically get the goalie moving right in front of the net. You want to get traffic. Obviously, it's always about traffic, but behind the net more so is just because you want to like work it down low. Basically, it might turn into a cycle. I know I've seen a lot of power plays that use this down low, and basically they'll just work it around the triangle a lot and kind of get the goalie moving, and then you got like that play right there. Obviously, Howard made a superhuman save, but yeah, like you see this a lot of times in. Well, for instance, when I used to watch the Manitoba Moose, they before they became the Ice Caps, obviously, this was one of the plays that they used quite a bit on the power play, and it would just be like working the goalie around, like getting movement. So yeah, it was just more so for getting the goalie moving because you could like pass it around and stuff. Oh, there's a nice little one-timer. Like there's so many opportunities that you can create basically with the behind the net play. Ooh. Yeah, like you got that back door there as well. So if I gave it to Bertuzzi right away, we got the back door. We got Datsuk right there. Boom, right there in the net. I mean, it's just an easy play. Again, we've got the Franzen right there. Ooh, big save. But yeah, and like you just want to get the goalie moving around. That's pretty much behind the net. Alright, so this is crash the net. Ooh, crash the net. So basically, the whole thing of crash the net, it's almost exactly the same as the overload. You got your guy in front, you got your guy on the boards, you got your 2D, but you got an extra guy in front of the net. And basically crash the net is you're just throwing everything at the net and trying to get rebounds, loose pucks, you know, trying to get those dirty garbage goals. So pretty much crash the net, sorry, is just getting those garbage goals in there, and that's pretty much what you're just trying to do. Now this is another, like I said, behind the net is mostly grindy lines. I wouldn't say always. I mean, it's like a third, fourth line play. I mean, obviously, yeah, power plays work behind the net as well, and some teams do behind the net because, I mean, obviously, if you got a good, strong player that can, you know, play in the corners and down low and can protect the puck, obviously that's a good play. But crash the net is just a all-out grindy play. You won't really see it on a power play unless they really need a goal. You know, then you're just going to start throwing pucks at the net, and it's going to, you know, it's a bit of a sloppier play. But pretty much you're just trying to pass the puck around, get shots on the net from the point or the sideboards. I mean, you got Bertuzzi right here. He could just walk right out in the slot, take a nice rebound. You got two guys going to the net, right? So, and then you got the two defense options as well. So yeah, basically it's just you're trying to score goals fast, get loose pucks, get rebounds, get garbage goals. You want to use crash the net. Alright, so this is just a basic play that you would use probably to crash the net. Obviously, I'm not trying to show you creative plays. It's just more so, like I might, if I can find ones that work, because obviously the tuners kind of mess up stuff once in a while. Basically, this crash the net is just a guy walking out taking a shot, and all the other players are just doing the same thing. So I'm walking out with Bertuzzi. I've just got guys going to the net. Boom, there's a rebound right in front of the net. That's all you're looking for. That's all what the crash the net is. Walking out. Boom, rebound, there's a G. Obviously, you can only take one shot in creative plays. But pretty much, yeah, the whole thing is just you want to get pucks on the net, get rebounds. I missed the net there. But yeah, so just a half board, you walk out if you get a chance. Boom, you got guys going to the net. Franzen almost batted that one out like Babe Ruth. I mean, you're looking good out there. But yeah, it's just a garbagey goal. Obviously, this is like a desperation when you got, you know, you're down a goal. like midway through the third. You're trying to get G's, you know, you want to throw guys at the net, get some rebounds. That's pretty much all this is right here. Boom, in the net. There's a rebound goal. Alright, so if we're talking desperation, you're trying to get a G. Here might be a play that you're trying to do with crash the net. Now again, this would just be a desperation. So pretty much all I have is Ian White skating out. I'm doing a pivot. I got 4 guys at the net. Boom, we're trying to get traffic there. That's all you're trying to get. You just want to try and get a loose puck. Try and get a goal. Oh, I missed the net there. Okay, so let's set it up again. Alright, so we got Ian White taking it to the net. Boom, we got guys going to the net. Look at it, we're just storming the net. Obviously, this is a desperation play when you're down a goal. But, I mean, it could turn out bad if somebody gets a block on you. But yeah, basically, you just got, boom, guys going to the net. Coming in there. Trying to score. And you just want to get it in there. Like, that's all you want, pretty much. So, I mean, this is an option. Obviously, if you're down a goal or whatever. You're trying to get a desperation goal. But, yeah, sorry, I'll stop that play there. But anyways, yeah, this is just for a desperation goal, pretty much. Just walking in there, you got guys going to the net all over the place. Oh, rebound goal, there it is. Crown wall, yay. Yeah, so, yeah, that's all this is, just desperation. Got guys going to the net, there's a nice tip right at you, alright? Alright, now here's your typical crash the net play, obviously. So I got my defense, Nick Cronwall, right in the middle of the net, or right in the middle of the ice there. We got Bertuzzi going, or here's Bertuzzi going to the net. We got Ian White coming to the middle, and then we got Franzen just kind of staying put right in front. We got Datsuk kind of filling the middle there as well. So again, we're just throwing guys at the net. Look at this. We just got guys going to the net. Boom, there's a tip. But we also have the option, obviously, of going up top. We got Ian White going back to the middle there. So we got Ian White going to the middle. We got a tip there. We also have the option of just passing it. We got passes all over the place. And obviously that's going to trick the goalie. When you got 3 guys storming the net, it's kind of going to be tricking the goalie a little bit. We got Bertuzzi coming through the middle there. And then obviously we got Franzen. I probably wouldn't pass to Franzen. I would try and get a tip with him. There's a tip. But yeah, like, you're kind of confusing the goalie. You got 3 guys just rushing the net. You don't know what to do. So this is your typical crash the net play. There we go. There's a tip. So we got a tip from him. So yeah, this is basically crashing the net. You're just throwing guys in the net. You're throwing pucks in the net. You're trying to get a G. And that's all this is. So obviously the easiest way to figure out these plays and kind of test them is pretty much just to go to practice mode. You can try out all the different obviously situations and scenarios in here. Obviously you have to kind of set it up. For instance, this is the overload. Guys are automatically, you got a guy on the boards here, you got a guy up top, guy over across the ice, and then all the guys move accordingly. So if you want to create plays, obviously, but I use the plays just kind of to show you what, you know, what the overload, what the behind the net, what the crash the net kind of mean. So yeah, the biggest thing is just to go practice, see what is honestly feels the easiest for you. And then when you're in a game, all you have to do is when you go to switch lines, hit triangle, and it'll kind of switch the guys around. You can switch around however you want the basically the plays to be. Whoa, almost scored. So yeah, like, I don't know, it's just whatever works for you. But those are the plays. Obviously, overload is just kind of more of a passing around. You want to work the puck around. If you have a really good line, like say Detroit's first line is really good. So yeah, that's kind of like how you work it around. And then behind the net, obviously, you're working behind the net. You're trying to kind of cycle it, make some plays, try and get the goalie moving around in front of the net. So that's a good play. And then obviously crashing the net. I would say it's more of a desperation / grindy play. But when you're trying to get a G, and honestly, you just want to throw pucks in the net. Obviously, grinding lines are not as talented as most lines. So pretty much, a grindy line is just going to throw the puck. They're going to crash the net. And that's what you get out of a grindy line. So, but crash the net, obviously, desperation, or I would say a grindy kind of play for your team. But yeah, those are the 3 different plays that you can use down in the offensive zone, and that's what they all mean. So I hope this was helpful for you guys. And yeah, I'm still working on the other tips video, which I want to put out hopefully in a couple days. I need to get the gameplay forward, obviously. I can't even talk, obviously. But yeah, it's going to be like a defensive zone coverage for EASHL. Although it will work in versus, obviously it's just kind of like getting your players to kind of stay in the right area, and you don't want to run around with online. So I'll try and use a versus example too, but pretty much, yeah, that's what it is. So yeah, if you guys liked it, comment below and like the video. That'd be awesome. If you want to subscribe, please do. And that's it. All right, thanks for watching, guys.